Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to episode 6 of season 4. If you haven't noticed by now, this is a different release date. Previously, we've been releasing episodes on Saturdays, but due to your response on social media, we think that it would be better to release on Tuesday for most people. We know a lot of you listen to the episodes on your way to work, in your commutes, and so we thought putting the episodes up during the week would make it easier to remember, etc., explanation. Episode 6 is the last episode that we will be releasing for the month of August for season 4. Tyler and Brianna are getting married this weekend and they'll be busy doing other things. I'll be moving to Chicago and Nick will be busy doing Nick things. Instead, we'll continue to release weekly recordings of Corpori-A related content. Nick and I are already starting to plan some of that now. We'll get back to the season in September. If you're interested in getting your content promoted by us, email us at rollpg13.com or DM us on any of our social media accounts. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and even YouTube. We know that our fan base creates some awesome content and we want to promote that rad stuff and support those who support us. Please follow us on social media. Tyler dominates that game by posting awesome content every single week that relates to D&D, Corpori-A, Pathfinder, Numenera, you name it. If you want any more of our homebrew content, you can check out our website at rollpg13.com. Please rate us wherever you get your podcasts. It helps other people find the podcast and enjoy the content too. You don't want to be a greedy Augustus Gloop who doesn't save room for anyone else, then don't pass along the message. We all know that you're good Charlie Buckets who want to pass along joy, so please tell your friends, family, associates, students, mentors, gurus, whoever else you want to. We try and keep our content fairly clean, so you won't have any of those awkward conversations when you recommend a dirty podcast to your mom. We want to thank our beautiful Patreon donors, Jules and Brad. You guys are the essence of what Benjamin Franklin was trying to capture when he flew his kite in the thunderstorm. They're lightning, dynamite. Check out their work in The Fate of Eisen. Thanks to their contributions, Nick was able to buy a new mic. Yay Nick! Yay Jules! Yay Brad! Thank you to the musicians who contributed music this time around. Specifically, we want to thank Gunnar Olsen, Francis Preve, Quincas Moreira, William Rosati, and Bird Creek. The Role-Playing Guys is a proud member of the Necropodcon Podcast Network. If you have any feedback for us, please let us know. We love hearing from you, even if it is criticism. Anyway, let's get to the episode.
Welcome to the Role-Playing Guys, and welcome to Corpori-A. I, as always, am your, at least as always in this season anyway, I'm your GM, Nick. With me is Spencer playing Robert.
Hello.
Brianna playing Britta.
Hey, pretends.
So you're claiming that. You're taking that.
I'm taking that from the whole country, boys.
Tyler playing Scotty.
Hello.
Hello. And then Rebecca playing Elle.
Hey, everyone.
All right, so, Tyler, why don't you tell us what happened in episode number 5, if you would?
Yeah, so last episode we finally found where Wanda was. She was leaving the Upchuckies and she was heading towards the... No, sorry. She left
leaving
that beetle place.
Heading to Upchuckies.
Correct. I had it in reverse.
The Slender Beetle.
So we followed her into Upchuckies and she went through this secret door that was not so secretive, and that took us to an underground UFC fighting arena, and we saw pretty much that Wanda was actually a chimera. She was a half woman, half cat, and
I don't know how we didn't get that from the picture that we were given, but
she looked human-like in the picture, more human in the picture.
You know those human filters.
Oh, yes. Human filter.
The human filter is my favorite.
I like human filter. What is this? What is this filter?
Well, you're using it right now.
Ouch.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I didn't mean it. You know what?
Yeah, so
My
Yeah, but that's
basically,
what happened.
I was trying to reference Rick and Morty with the human music, the human filter.
No,
but
I didn't get that one. That was too deep for me.
I've never.
And I was
never
just saying
seen
human
a Rick and
filter
Morty
because
episode.
we all look human right now. Not
Yeah,
that
that's true.
we're usually whatever.
So basically, she was the reigning champion of the fight ring, and we all forced Elle into fighting her, which was supposed to be a 1-on-4 battle potentially, but Elle was able to handle it with our magic and shenanigans helping her. And Robert, he went to the DJ or whoever was running it and got in trouble. And they wanted money from him, and that was a whole debacle, which was really funny. And then we called in the SWAT team to basically bust the joint, and we left. With
What?
My
Wanda
SWAT team. It was
unconscious.
the Watch, the normal private military team. The Watch, not the Night Watch, but yeah, you called them in. And they rushed
After
the
we
place
saw
and
Elle
pretty much
kick
shut the
butt.
place down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we went back to Ralph's place where we confronted him about not telling us that she was a cat lady. And he said it didn't matter to him. Love is blind.
He's like, I like cats.
He's a yeah.
I love
I'm gonna
them.
stop you right there, Tyler.
kitties.
I love them
Okay,
kitty.
both of you.
Oh,
He's a
come here,
big fan of the
kitty.
cat movie.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay. None of this furry
Ooh,
stuff.
yeah.
Stop
meow,
it.
meow, meow.
So this episode,
Oh, I had one more thing.
Oh,
I had
okay.
one more thing to add.
okay,
Come here,
Critter,
kitty.
kitty.
okay.
No.
Shut up.
I was kidding. I really do have one more
Okay,
thing to add.
fine.
Meow, meow. I'm joking, but seriously, we decided that we wanted him to focus his story when he tells it about the Night Watch, about the actions and good things that we're doing in the city so people aren't
Yeah.
afraid of us and will actually help us. And he apparently now works for the Night Watch.
So yeah, Ralph Emerson gave you a choice between
Meow, meow, meow.
focusing on like when he writes, he had two angles in mind, and the other choice was talking about the knightly code of virtues, just kind of more vague kind of things, the ideals of Valiant. But the other one, which is the one you chose, was you want him to focus on what Team Corpori-A, the Night Watch, specifically do for the Utah Megalopolis, so that people will be more friendly to you. So there's that. So some time has passed, probably a couple of weeks or whatever, and not that nothing has been happening throughout this time, but more kind of smaller jobs here and there. I don't know if anyone. I know Robert definitely would see the next articles of Quest magazine. I don't know if anyone else would, but essentially, some of the marketing or like the PR people of Valiant are commending you, Team Corpori-A, for leaving a good impression on Ralph Emerson, because several people who read Quest magazine and even those who don't read Quest magazine have heard about these things and realizing, oh yeah, they do some really good work, handling Flux events and things like that. So
Are we being invited onto the late night talk shows with Stephen Conan?
not quite
and,
that big, no.
Of course, Jimmy Kimmel.
Not quite that big.
Well, Britta probably is.
They're
but
not around
that's
anymore.
Not us.
Right. Sometimes Britta would be asked
Well-
about that when she inevitably does have interviews and stuff. But by the way, Britta, when you're asked questions about your work with the Night Watch, what exactly do you say? Or is Brianna just gone doing something? I don't see her on your screen, Tyler.
I think she's getting more ice
She
cream.
went to put her ice cream away, but I can be Britta for a sec. Like, oh my goodness, like, I'm not going to tell anybody. That totally would hurt my rep score.
I'm not going to tell anyone anything.
'Cause I'm
'cause
Britta.
If I do, then I'm Britta, and I can't not be Britta. So the
really
thing
hope
about the thing
Brianna here
is,
listens
I'm
to this
just really
episode.
popular, and my rep score is too high, and my score is
It's like
so high,
100.
and I can't.
What?
It's 100.
Whoa.
So it's not even fair for you to invite or antagonize me like this. I'm Britta.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be real with you. And honestly, this is just going to show you how humble that I can be. But it's actually 99.99. I'm not on 100. No one is, okay? No one's perfect.
You're
Yeah,
actually at
okay.
100. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, it's 100. I looked at the rep score.
Oh, stop, guys. Oh, stop.
And it says 1.
What does
Oh,
a rep
stop.
score even mean?
Okay, if you say I am.
What is
Now,
a rep
Robert,
score?
don't look at repscore.com because it apparently will lower your score if you look at it. So don't do it.
Oh, man. Jeez, this seems really complicated.
Anyway, this all started
Oh,
because
Scotty, I've got a rep score of 2.
Whoa, me? I got 6, so I'm more popular than you.
Oh.
Anyway, Deanna, this all started because so the word has been getting out there that Night Watch they're cool people. They do good work in the Utah megalopolis because of Quest magazine and all that. And Britta does interviews a lot, right? And
Of
so
course.
at this point, people would ask. There would always be at least a question or two asking about Britta's work with the Night Watch. What would she say to those questions?
Oh, could you do the interview?
Yeah, do the interview.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. So I don't know.
Welcome, everyone, to Stephen Conan with your host, Stephen Conan.
Hello. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Good to be here. Now. Yeah, I love you. I love you too, random citizen. All right. So, yeah, thanks. Anyway. So normally I do my normal spiel of all the jokes and stuff, talk about current news, but today
I'll
I
laugh at all
wanna
of them.
no. So normally I would give but today we're actually going to skip through all that nonsense because we got a very special guest here. I want to give as much time as possible. Give it up for the one, the only Britta. Applause as Britta walks in.
Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love you. Oh.
And as Britta goes to her chair, Stephen reaches out to Britta to shake Britta's hand. It's good to have you here.
Oh my gosh, it's so great to be here. What an honor.
Yeah, well, man, you've been keeping busy with a lot of things, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it's the break in between casting for the next season of, Dark Lord of Dirkholm. So I've had a lot of downtime lately to work with companies and charities that my heart goes out to.
Really? So yeah, why don't you give a few examples of some of these charities that you work with and maybe why you care about them?
Okay, well, the first thing that comes to my mind is I think all my fans have known that I work with Valiant. It's this amazing company, really.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
It does so much good for the world, and they don't really receive a lot of the credit, and that's partly just because they don't want to be in the spotlight too much, but they are such an amazing, devout, I would even say, group.
Huh, well, I mean, yeah. Well, I haven't seen very much of them. They do mostly security, I believe, and my area isn't covered by them. I got Blackguard for that. But they do have a great event.
Bastion sucks.
Hey, let's be nice here, all right? Okay, let's keep this civil. All right, but their park, they have an adventure park out near in the Plindon area, I believe. I've been there a couple times. It's rather impressive. I hear it's very realistic, all the knights and medieval, all that stuff. But anyway, so if you don't mind me asking, if you can, would you mind explaining what you do in Valiant? Because like many corporations, they cover a lot of things. Are you in their they're most known for their security work though, as well as their adventure park? But are you in their security team perhaps, or maybe more in research or maybe outreach? Maybe.
Okay, well, certainly. I'd love to tell you about kind of what I do. So I'm not exactly, I don't do the same things as their team does, but I work closely with them, you could say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and so my role kind of varies, but mostly I just like to smooth things over. I mostly just work as the face of the team, if you will. Like, I'm basically like, they see me and they're like, oh yeah, the team is so good, you know? But yeah.
Oh, was there no more than that? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There's like more.
Yeah, of course. Well, it seems that all the stuff you're saying, and I guess there's, Quest Magazine also has been sharing some buzz around here. You know, say what you will about Quest Magazine. You know, everything they've said about Valiant so far has been on the level. So, yeah, and then he goes on, and the interview goes on. And then at the end, he said, "Well, thank you so much, everyone. Britta, her next show will be premiering on October 3rd. Be sure to check that out, and thank you very much for coming."
Season 8, guys, and we're going on to season 9.
Yeah.
Not stopping at 8.
So as Britta leaves, and like she kind of starts walking off the stage and everything off of the. I don't know if it's a rush anymore to be on stage, but it was probably fun for you and everything. You, as well as everyone else in Team Corpori-A at the same time, get a familiar notification from Vivian on your iPhones. So basically, Vivian said, "Hello. So this is another recorded message to Team Corpori-A. So, this is a bit of an urgent situation. There is a team of sanguivores that seem to be ganging up on people in the Northwest Salt Flats City area. And so we cover that particular little district up there. We need you to take care of them. Also, that is on the border of the Blackguard, by the way. But some sanguivores have gotten especially rowdy. I guess a night of partying, I don't know. But they've been attacking other non-sanguivores, if you don't mind."
Does anyone have Azio's contact information? I mean, that guy kind of kicked booty.
This is something that you can probably handle yourselves. Sanguivores are, they're no joke, but I think the situation is such that they're high and drunk enough that you'll probably be able to handle them. In any case, I'll give you the address, and please go there please meet as a team and go there as soon as possible. If you need more information about what sanguivores are, Merlin has a file about them.
Cool. I was going to ask you, Nick, since I am kind of from like the gang background, would I have interacted with these guys and know what they're all about and what they focus on?
The sanguivores? Roll knowledge history. Or, actually, no. Knowledge
crime.
Knowledge crime.
I got a point in crime. Just built that with my builds point.
Just one.
Oh, nice. That's fantastic. That's a 5.
There isn't a gang called the Sanguivores. We've heard that people influenced by the flux in certain ways can become what are called Sanguivores. And something happens to their brain or something like that, kind of makes some of their teeth a bit longer. Their taste is a lot different. Things like that.
Oh, so it's not exactly like a street gang. It's more just like a flux monster.
It's not a street gang. It's more like a type of...
It's more like vampires.
So basically, we're going to go fight a group of people with overbites.
I was going to read the...
oh, man.
I was going to read
I could give them my
here.
orthodontist number.
So, yeah, how about let's just send
Sanguivores.
Robert Robertson and call it good.
Paul Peterson is one of the best orthodontist surgeons I know.
So with sanguivores, Merlin's file would say this: some persons suffer from a class 5 affliction targeting the victim's brain chemistry, maxillary canine dentition, and polyrin pathway enzymes. Symptoms include a blistering rash when exposed to sunlight, elongated teeth, a craving for blood, increased physicality, depression, hallucinations, and paranoia of varying intensity. Their cells are hyperstimulated by electromagnetic fields so that while they do appear in mirrors and reflective surfaces, their presence cannot be detected by cameras, security lasers, and other electronic devices. Thanks to popular fiction, sanguivorous assaults are often reported as vampire attacks. Although no Night Watch team has yet encountered a classic vampiric that can turn into mist or bat form, many sanguivores believe they are vampires and shun garlic and holy symbols.
I'm picking up a cross necklace before we go.
Does Red Cross count?
L. Why are you wearing that T? What does that mean?
What?
It means tough.
Oh, well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, she kicked the crap out of Wanda.
Yeah, she did.
I'm going to say you're all together. You travel to the location.
Fun fact about the black line. It used to be called the dark gray light charcoal line, but they thought that was a little bit too long and resorted to black instead.
I
Sorry,
think
what are you
that
talking
whole
about, the
fact
black
was
what?
a little too long, Robert.
What?
The train line.
Oh, the
We're on
black line. Okay. I thought you might have been talking about the black guard or whatever for some
Nope.
reason. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
like it's fake news. I don't think you just.
What
I
I
don't think you
said?
go right off the bat being like, "Hey, let's do a dark charcoal line." How does that sound, guys? It's probably one of them primary colors like blue or black or red. You know.
Well, I'm sorry, I
It
didn't
connects
know
with the
you were
chartreuse
voting on the
line.
ballot.
They probably let a girl name it.
Nah, then it would have been like periwinkle or something.
True.
Light orangish
I'm not
mauve
touching this.
or something. I don't know.
Salmon.
Anyway, you get to the location.
Pink
and-
coral. Sorry.
Wow,
Alright, you
you
get to
know
the
a
location.
lot.
Scotty, why do you know so many colors?
The only color in my world that I ever had. Sorry.
All right. So, anyway, you arrive at the location you expect to see. You were told there were about 4 sanguivores there, but instead you see a very different scene. You see private military officers with a certain uniform, a uniform you haven't exactly seen before, and they've just finished gunning down everyone in the whole scene, sanguivores and victims alike. And you come upon them. There are 2 soldiers and a drone flying around them. They see you and they say, "Halt! This is a restricted area."
Restrict this! And hold out my badge.
Hey, are you
Valiant.
Bastion?
We are. Who's
I
asking?
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
You can see you
Just
can
the
see that
people whose jurisdiction this is under.
so you can see that they have a Bastion badge along with an Omnicorps Blackguard badge as well. This may be on the border, but this is clearly Blackguard. This is clearly Omnicorps territory.
Do you know Ezio? Kind of short, stocky
Big
man.
shield.
Are you talking about
Buzz
someone?
cut.
Are you
He's
talking about
pretty
someone who's in the
good-looking.
Blackguard?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
mentioned
don't
me,
know
Britta,
him.
a few
You will
times.
leave the premises. Shut up! You will leave the premises immediately, or we will be forced to take action.
Now, I'm sorry, sir, but that seemed like very impolite language to use towards her. I request that you apologize and that you also refrain from such profanity again. Do you acquiesce to my request?
Nice.
You will,
Go, Robert.
you will refrain from trespassing outside of your own jurisdiction. Now leave, please.
Now, Scotty is, he's tucking his badge down his shirt, and he's pulling out a new silencer he just bought, and he's putting the silencer on Old Smokey.
I'm like, oh
Very
my
well,
gosh,
you have been
Scotty.
warned.
I'm
gosh.
sorry, sir. Do you have a map
Roll
by
initiative.
any chance?
Roll initiative.
Good job, Scotty. Let's not try and resolve this peacefully.
Well, I mean, once Jules said I'm a policeman that commits a lot of felonies, I just figured I might as well roll with it.
Yeah, to say that you're an anti-hero, I don't think covers it because there's not much heroic. It really is just kind of like they've deputized a thief.
You know what?
Literally.
Suicide Squad.
There's no way of saying it otherwise. They deputize somebody who is a deadbeat
I've
criminal.
twisted the silencer on. I'm like, shame.
Scotty, wouldn't you say that
I'm
one has
sorry.
big teeth?
Ooh.
The one with the black teeth? Yeah, I think they look pretty big.
They do look like monsters, so we should probably use Old Smokey here.
Yeah.
So what initiative did we get? 9. Okay, so we got Scotty got 12. What'd you get again?
8.
Okay, so
I'm last.
Scotty, Britta, Robert, and Elle.
A little slow on the draw there.
It's
Go ahead,
okay, girl.
Scotty.
Best comes last.
Scotty finishes tightening up his silencer, points it at the nearest bucktooth man, and shoots him.
Go for it.
Oh, nice. A 6. Another 6. Another 6. That is 26 to hit.
You hit him. You hit him.
And his big fat teeth.
I rolled 3 6s in a row. Do I get like some kind of cool critical or something?
Well, the critical is that you got to add all of them together.
Oh, lame
Is
sauce.
this like Peaky Blinders? Is this Peaky Blinders?
You know what? My character might be based off Thomas Shelby. So that is 6 damage for my first attack. So basically what's going to happen is I finish unscrewing it, and I just point it right at the guy who's being a turd, and I say, "Eat old Smokey." Just
Yeah.
and I'm just going to unload, trying to get him right in his butt teeth. So that was 6 damage for the first attack. I'm going to follow up with one more shot because I have a fire rate of 3, so that's a 9. Okay, so I follow up my second shot, trying to aim for more of like his, in between his armor, basically, to see if I can get a wound this time.
You're able to hit him this time.
And that is 7 this time, 7 damage. Okay, one last shot. One last shot. This one I just get really pissed and I just shoot him in like the shin or something. 8 damage.
Ah, that's enough to deal 1 wound.
Scalping.
Yes!
Like you weakened his armor a little bit, not mechanically, but like you're able to find a weak spot in his vest, and you got him. So now we're on to Britta.
Dang, Scotty. Okay, I was just kidding. Okay, it wasn't. All right. I'm gonna use my pistol, rifle. I'm gonna use
21.
21.
Oh,
what do you
yeah,
do?
roll the damage.
Aim for the.
She bracing on the
groin.
car or something?
Oh,
I brace on Scotty's back. I kick him down.
Whoa.
Okay, my turn. You started this fight. Brace it on his back.
So now you're going to roll 3d8. 14 damage for
14.
Groin.
groin shot.
The same one as Scotty's been attacking, right?
Yeah, same one.
Okay, so yeah, this one just doubles over. You deal 2 more wounds to him.
You know what she did? She hit him in the face.
Anyway, I believe
Are you afraid to say
Robert is
penis?
next.
Is that a thing we can say on this?
Yeah, I
Robert is-
think penis is still technically family friendly. Or we could go with toodles.
She hit him in the tootles. He
There
was
we go.
hurt.
The
That works.
He was
crotches.
hurt bad.
He's bent over in extreme pain. One more good hit like that.
Yeah, I think I would be.
Anyway,
I definitely
It's
would be
Robert's
too.
I'm bossy.
Robert is gonna continue to try and resolve this. Okay, guys. Okay, that was a freebie. He had it coming. I think we can
You
all
have
agree
this
on that.
coming.
Your drone has captured. Your drone has captured the footage. Your drone captured it. You saw the bad language. He saw this coming. So here's the thing. I'm gonna get out a map. I'm gonna demonstrate that this is our area, and you guys can go, and that'll be that. We won't have to fight anymore. You won't have to die.
the other Bastion security member has his gun raised to you. Leave or face the consequences.
Did you not watch last night's show? I repped the heck out of Valiant. We are so much better than you. Why won't you understand this?
Shut up!
Also, you literally murdered all of these civilians, so I kind of gotta kill you
Okay,
now.
game over. And Robert pulls his shotgun from his suit coat. Ooh, that's a 10 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, and that
We're just
does.
unloading on the same dude.
No, I'm the one that just told Britta to shut up. That's the one that Robert is going
this
for
is the
now.
second one.
Because Robert was walking up to try and discuss this. He's within 10 feet, so that's gonna do 13 damage
Alright.
with a shotgun.
That is 2 wounds on him.
Wow.
And he's gonna take his other shot and go, "You had it coming. This is, you called this upon yourself. I really don't want to be doing this."
2 for profaning.
2 pumps per
That's
profaning.
15.
2 more wounds and he is dead.
He's dead now?
Yeah, 15 damage minus his armor against ranged weapons, which is 5, minus his metal, which is 2. That leaves 8, which is more than 5. So that's 2 wounds. and he has a medal of 2, which means 2 times 2 is 4. 4 wounds have been done to him in the same turn.
Oh.
He's dead. Well, no, he's not dead. He is unconscious. If he's not stabilized within the next 4 minutes, he will die.
Don't worry, I'm Red Cross certified if we want to bring him back.
That guy totally had it coming. I told him not to.
What Robert did was he like cocked his shot. He whipped it out, cocked his shotgun, shot him in the left leg, and then shot him in the right leg just to stop him from moving. And just
I see that in my
it's
head as
over.
like Robert aiming and then it's not firing, so he like taps it again and it shoots twice.
Just blows up both legs.
Robert has taken a liking to the shooting range in the practice sessions, so he's actually a really good shot now.
There you go. There you go, Mr. Robert.
Cool.
Well, there is one Bastion military member left and a drone left. What does L want to do?
L, destroy the drone.
Yeah, I think
Chop it with your sword.
Like, does the drone look like it would be very susceptible to a sword attack?
Throw it.
Is it within range of
Throw
being
your
able to
sword.
smack it out of the air?
Throw it.
Throw your other sword that you had before.
You'd have to jump and swing. So you'd have to make a deftness athletics check first, and then you're getting a medieval check to hit it.
Scotty, you're kind of the pack mule. Let her get up on your shoulders and chicken fight it.
Yeah, sure, jump off my back, and I run into the middle of the street, and I just go on like all four, like a platform to allow
The
you to
parkour
jump.
runner is
Oh,
becoming
my
the
dog is
footstool for other
trained.
parkour runners.
I gotta support my team to murder people.
He puts the whole team on his back.
We're all up there.
So you said athletics?
Yeah, deftness plus athletics.
Does she get like a bonus for jumping off my back?
Team support.
15, so I'm assuming I make it.
Yeah, you make it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So
Rich.
Just
I
soars through
jump
the air.
up, got Clarence drawn. Oh,
Lovely.
that was really bad.
Do you have Lady Luck? Reroll.
Yes, I do
Really?
actually. I'm so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
reroll.
have Lady Luck. That's a reroll once per session.
Taking it.
Thank goodness.
And after acing that jump. So that is.
Are you using the good dice?
Yeah, use the good
Use the
dice.
good ones.
Why are you handicapping yourself?
Okay, so that was
Nick doesn't deserve
12
that.
to hit.
Oh, come on. 12.
Fudge that, Nick.
That hits.
I have a plus
Okay.
8.
Yeah, you hit.
So I go up, swing the sword at it, come crashing down, and hopefully do something. Oh, not great. 7.
That is enough to deal 1 wound to it.
One of its little rotors falls off.
And so, anyway, it is now the turn of the Bastion members. The severely wounded Bastion member who's still alive radios in for medical assistance, and the drone flies away.
What?
Britta, shoot it.
Oh!
You gotta wait for your turn, silly.
It's so.
Is it? Okay, go,
If
Scotty.
you want to stay, if you want to stay in initiative, then it's Scotty's turn.
Oh, perfect. All right. I'm gonna run along. I'm gonna run up a wall pretty much and run like sideways for like super dramatic flair while I'm just unloading on this last guy with my pistol while I'm
Nice.
running on the wall.
Wait, are you unloading on the drone or on the the bucktooth injured guy laying on the ground?
Oh wait, I guess.
You just completely ignore the drone and just wheel around on the wall, shooting the guy that's already doubled over in pain.
Yeah,
That'll
that'll be good.
teach you, Bucky. Oh, I thought he was still up and running, but apparently he's not. Okay.
No, that would be the drone.
All right, then I'm gonna do the cool thing I just said, but with the drone.
So, with your moving and the drone flying away, I'm incurring a -2 penalty to this.
You know I can run 45 feet.
Yeah, well, it can also go. It can go 75 feet.
No, dang it. All right, then. I'm gonna use my rifle then. So while I'm running on the wall, I'm gonna holster old Smokey, swing around my back, grab my rifle, jump off the wall, fire. I got a range of 600 feet on this bad boy.
Okay.
Yeah, if the -2 penalty wasn't enough, I'm sure falling and shooting
I got
will
a 6 and a
definitely
4,
help it.
so I'm gonna roll this again. So it's 13 to hit with the drone. -2 is 11.
Decent. I mean, 10 hit it before.
It's already experienced 1 wound.
It already experienced 1
Let's put
wound.
that on the table
Look at
too.
the penalty.
That's true. You hit it.
Yes! Yeah. 10 damage to the drone.
That it blows up in the sky.
Yes! And I do like a nice little roll, and I go to the I kind of have like a crouch down, and I put my face up against the barrel, and I go. Smokey Jr. always gets the job done.
Pretty decent.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
I have nothing bad to say about that, Scotty.
Like, I could probably be in one of them movies, right?
Yeah.
You could be a stunt double. Not the star, this is stunt double.
Yeah, just a stunt double. Not in the one I'm in,
Anyway.
but in a different movie.
Robert is gonna see that the guy used like a phone to tell the drone to do that, so he's gonna walk up and he's gonna try and wrestle the phone from his hand and go,
It's not so much a
You're not calling for anyone else.
It's not so much a phone, it's something
confiscated
attached to
grounded.
his wrist, actually.
Well, same person.
Time out, and you're done.
Start slapping him.
Well, he can't really resist at this point. He's so weak.
While Robert's doing that, can I go stabilize the other guy?
Alright, this will be knowledge medicine.
Now, you sure you want to do this? You don't want to, dead men tell no tales, right? I mean,
Well,
Scotty, I think if we were to do that, we might incite a full-on war between the security teams.
oh, yeah, well, that's how he did it in the gang, so maybe not.
I'm gonna
Race riot!
You have pointed nipple!
I'm gonna use my phone a friend and call Vivian for advice.
Okay. What is happening? Have
You
the
don't
sanguivores
wanna know.
been neutralized? Or have
Oh,
they
we
been
neutralized
contained?
them all right.
Yes.
We totally did.
We had an incident with some black Bastion.
Bastion? Bastion was there?
Oh,
Yes.
What? Hold on. Let me access your iPhone camera feed here. Oh dear. They got there before I didn't. I'm gonna have to double check that.
you saw the bad words part, right?
What was Bastion doing there? I mean, that's like I said, that's on the border, but I didn't think they would.
I tried showing them a map.
Do I stabilize him or leave him?
Sorry, who?
The Bastion guy on the ground.
Stabilize him.
Okay.
We don't need any more casualties than we already have.
Okay, I got 8.
That's enough to stabilize him.
So I guess I go over and start, stabilizing him, making sure he's not going to
Okay,
die on us.
now what I need you,
Mouth
so
to
what I
mouth.
need you to do, all of Team Corpori-A, all of you need to report back to headquarters immediately. I will send watch members out there. If they confront Bastion or Blackguard, then we will make sure that we'll make sure another confrontation does not happen. All right.
Don't worry, Vivian, we
I
can
tried
handle.
showing a map.
Robert
Look, all of
did.
you call the rest of your team. Bring them to headquarters right now, please.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to tell everyone that Vivian wants us back yesterday.
Well, okay, I guess we're going to get a Medal of Honor, Scotty.
Yeah, I know. We did such a good job. Robert, I loved what you did with the double kneecapper with the shotgun. That was really great.
Talk on the train.
We resolved the situation in a direct manner.
Hey,
I don't think anyone can fault us for that.
No, I agree with you. We handled it very well. We won that probably in almost the first round, so that was pretty good.
All I'm saying is, I just think that we're in the right here.
I'm herding everyone onto the train and out.
Hey, wait. I'll meet you guys there. I gotta do something. And while they're loading onto the train, I'm gonna loot all the Bastion guys' bodies for stuff.
Robert still has the phone.
They're each armed with a combat, which is it's a bludgeoning kind of like bat sort of thing.
Billy Club.
And then they also each have a pistol, and they're wearing modern armor, light modern armor.
I take the pistols and the combat, and I say, this is for the trouble because you guys were total turds. See ya.
Alright, so you arrive back at headquarters and you see Vivian and Lance are there, along with, of course, Merlin in the screen. Lance is just sitting on his wheelchair silently, and Vivian has both her arms up on her temples like she's suffering some kind of headache or migraine or something. When you all walk in...
What I usually do when I have migraines is I like to get a
Robert,
little...
you're not helping.
chunk of-
Shut up, please. Just...
Oh, dang.
I get migraines a lot because of my visions, alright?
I'm just gonna stick a hand over Robert's mouth now.
I have treatments.
For his sake, more so than Vivian's.
Anyway, sir, you wanted a word with these people? So Lance looks at all of you and says, "You had a confrontation with Bastion.
Yes.
What have you heard about Bastion? What have you heard about Bastion so far?"
They're very shoot happy.
They're bad people, and they swear.
And they murder lots of people. They kind of just go around killing people.
Yes.
Not like us. We don't do that.
No, we don't, Robert. You're right.
Also, if you want to know more, I confiscated this gentleman's cell phone.
And Robert slides it over.
Thank you. I'll have Vivian and Merlin look at it later. Just right now, we're in a very sticky situation. It turns out that particular block is part of a small section of that neighborhood that is currently switching hands between us and Omnicorp. It right now belongs to us, but also it's far enough along that Omnicorp felt they should demonstrate their ability to protect the people of that district by sending out Bastion against a group of sanguivores. Now, all the corporate politics and everything, that's what I'm here for. I have subordinates, I have a team of directors, and they're very competent, they can figure all that out. What we'll have to deal with now is the fact that, well, just as we have footage of everything that happened, so do they. Live feed, they had a live feed of everything, and I believe they're currently... Yes. Actually, Britta, don't you share anything about this incident anywhere.
That wasn't a good thing to live stream, Britta. That was a bad thing to do.
Britta, if anything that transpired in that block is online right now, you will delete it right now. Remove it, please.
Fine.
Is that how the online works? Can you go back and delete things?
I can just tell them to not. Yeah. Well, Britta only
recorded. I don't see you typing in your AR display.
She only recorded the part where Elle is like soaring up in the sky to like crash down on the drone because she thought it was like an epic display of girl power and empowerment.
So the problem with that, Britta, is the drone. You can clearly see the Omnicorp symbol on the drone. Please delete it now.
Yeah, but we could like blur it out, right? So it could just be like anyone's drone.
You know what? Yes, you can. Fine, whatever. Blur the video.
Welcome. You're welcome, Britta. I fight for you.
Okay. Listen.
I'll take
it. Listen. Here's what's gonna happen now. All right. So obviously this mission right here is over. The sanguivores we hoped would be contained, they were actually vanquished entirely, along with several innocents. is likely that Bastion believed that the innocents had been bitten already and would soon become sanguivores. Does not excuse what they did. Do what I can to have a very serious conversation with Jeremy Lee. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you do it. You will be the one that will speak to Jeremy Lee. He is the leader of Bastion. He is the one in charge of that entire team.
I mean, did you watch the video of us? Do we look diplomatic?
You can be...
Yeah, we do. We did our best.
You will approach him.
We tried showing
You will
maps.
approach his
You're right,
office.
Robert.
Shut up. Hold on. Be quiet. I'm talking. You will, at your earliest convenience, and, well, actually tomorrow morning, because his office is not open right now. Tomorrow morning, at the very earliest you can, you will all arrive at his office, unarmed, and you will speak with him and try to negotiate yours and Bastion's actions. Alright?
I'm sorry, sir, but my, unlike Scotty's legs, my arms aren't detachable. They
The heck with you, Robert!
they stay on.
You know what I mean!
Robert is jumped and shaking. He legitimately did not know what he meant, and he looks close to tears.
Robert, you will go with no weapons, alright?
Yes, sir.
Can I at least bring old Smokey with me?
I'm gonna kick whoever talks next.
No.
As L.
No weapons. If you experts cannot understand the meaning of the word unarmed, let me make it
I'll
very
take
clear.
care of it.
Nope, shut up. I'm talking. You will all you will all go to Jeremy Lee's office without weapons. Alright? This is just
I'm sorry.
listen,
I didn't mean to disappoint you.
listen,
Ew,
Team.
Robert, stop making me feel sorry for you.
listen, Team Corpori-A, you have done tremendous work. All of you. You have been phenomenal in every mission we've sent you on. You have been efficient. You have followed our policies of contain and not vanquish unless necessary. You have been doing an excellent job. It is fortunate that you've gone this long without confronting the Blackguard. Well, confronting, I mean. You worked with the Blackguard once, but confronting Bastion, which is infamous for, well, you know. So, let me just say this. Omnicorps is not happy with what happened, and we are not happy with what happened. We are upset at Bastion because they killed innocents, even the sanguivores to some degree. We are researching ways to essentially cure sanguivores, but Omnicorps sees it differently. And Omnicorps is upset that we've walked in on what they believed essentially was their jurisdiction, which they, in many respects, had the right to. It just wasn't finalized yet. And, well, you destroyed one of their top drones and nearly killed two of the members.
Don't flatter us.
They are both alive. Both of the soldiers are alive, thank goodness. It's just been a very emotional time this past half hour for Vivian and myself. I've had several calls with people, even some onlookers that looked in from their apartments, seeing this. One person asked if there was a war going on between us and Omnicorps, which I have made sure to quench that notion immediately. So, you've done great work. Your next mission will not involve any fighting whatsoever. It'll be purely diplomatic. We'll go from there. Alright?
Like Britta says aside to Elle, I think his relationship with Gwen is on the rocks. Like, he is so tense. He's shouting at us for no reason. We did amazing.
You are free to speak now, but also my relationship at home is not your concern.
Oh wow, you overheard that?
It must not be like consummated tense.
Oh.
Britta, please do not make me regret putting you on this table.
Well, it's like I have another job outside of this, so I do this because I want to.
Also, you do this because you're a Solday.
Yeah, so you know my
All
boo
right.
Tristan is.
Okay.
I'm really contemplating. Lance, could I have a moment alone?
Yes, you may. Before that, however, you are free to speak. Is there anything else you want to say before you retire for the night?
Well, Lance, if you know there was a war, I may know people who could do things to
You're talking about your gang, please.
help you with that. No, don't use that word, Lance. Don't use. I know some people, and I wink at them and leave.
Very well.
No, but okay.
Al, Britta, do you have anything else you want to say? You may speak freely.
Al just kind of gives a sharp shake of the head, no, and then turns. I love you.
And Britta? No? Alright. Britta, you're dismissed as well. And, Vivian, you may, please take care of your mother. Vivian leaves. And now it is Robert and Lance alone. Mr. Roberts.
Lance,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lance. This is too much for me. You say things and I don't understand what you're trying to say. I don't understand this Lance thing or this Arthur thing or Salde. You say disarm and I assume you mean your body. I'm really questioning my place here. I don't even understand why I'm here. I was working in the accounting department before you transferred me here, and it doesn't make sense. This has nothing to do with numbers.
All you've said, Mr. Roberts, is valid. I will actually apologize for getting upset with you at that time. The other day I was wondering exactly how you did end up in Team Corpori-A, and I did a more thorough investigation than before. A lot of interesting coincidences, I must say. You're an accountant. I get it. You're in our accounting department, and all of a sudden you're thrust into all of this. And again, all your complaints are indeed very... I understand. I get it. However, if it's alright with you, I'm going to keep you in Team Corpori-A because every single mission log I've seen, all reports of your involvement with the team have been nothing but positive. For whatever reason, somehow you contribute much to the team. Your abilities with firearms has been steadily improving at an impressive rate, I might add. The fact that you are much more inconspicuous than any other member of your team is also a huge asset.
Rep score 2.
So, again, I apologize for blowing up on you.
Lance, no one has ever told me that I've contributed. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard.
Well,
I won't disappoint you, I promise.
I'm sure you won't, so... Alright.
Robert bows and makes his way out of the room, wiping a tear from his eye again.
Lance kind of puts a finger through his hair as the doors close, and you as a team are outside the room now.
Oh man, what a
If you wanted to talk to the team more.
Lance is a great man and under an immense amount of pressure.
Yeah.
We owe it to him to visit Jeremy.
Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then I'll, heads out.
I'll see you. You guys can see me tonight. I'm just going to be starring on What's New in Salt Flats.
I thought it was just going to be called What's New, and I'm like...
What's New?
Hey, Britta,
What's
do you
new?
mind if I use your motorcycle tonight?
No,
Please, I gotta go somewhere really far away. You just need to use the motorcycle.
really far away.
Yeah. Like in the city, but I gotta use it.
Really far away, like where?
You
Bountiful?
could always use the purple line.
Just use...
Just use Robert's motorcycle.
Wait, Robert has a motorcycle?
What?
No way. Do you understand how dangerous those things are? Not a
Come on, but you
chance.
got 12 of those things at your house. You can let me use it for a night, right?
Okay, team, should I give him the motorcycle?
since teamwork was really emphasized today, I'm asking you guys.
Scotty's a drunk. I wouldn't trust him with it.
Rob, but I don't even drink. Okay, I do, but
The team has spoken.
I might have been a little tipsy when I pulled out old Sneaky.
I thought it was Old Smoky.
No, the silencer's Sneaky Boy.
I'm glad it's that.
So, yeah, right? I can use the motorcycle.
Okay, since you're begging me and I just need to go now, how about you escort me to my premiere? It'll be perfect because, like, you can make that ex of mine jealous. Because he'll think I'm with another guy. Okay, fine, it works.
Alright, perfect. Let's do this.
I'll try and give that a watch, maybe. But I got a lot to think about.
You sure do, Robert.
All right.
Elle's going home to eat ice cream and probably cry.
Jeez. Oh, man, that's sad.
Well, the love of her life just said shut up to her.
Why? You
That's
know what? It was
rough.
an intense situation.
Doesn't excuse it.
So, Scotty drops you off at your premiere, makes a scene, and then,
Is there a kiss? Is there a kiss?
see you later,
Is there a
sexy
kiss?
lady.
Is there a kiss?
No, there's no kiss. I just smack her on the butt and then drive off.
Oh my gosh.
But what Scotty wants to do is he actually wants to go to his Blackguard contact.
You go to his house.
And I'm just going to see if he has. I'm going to knock on the door.
Did I give him a name? I don't remember if I did.
You probably did. I just don't remember.
Okay. He answers the door.
And I say, "Hey, are you busy right now?"
Not at this hour, no. Come in, Scotty.
Hey, thanks.
You're probably hoping for an update, are you?
Yeah. I'm looking for an update. See if you got anything good.
Name Bernie.
Any leads?
Any leads about where your family was taken? I actually do. I don't like this. I don't think you're gonna like this either. Especially since I'm starting to wonder, what are your teammates' names again? Your team Corpori, whatever it was.
Yeah, that's about right. But I don't see why that matters. This is off the books.
The names of your individual teammates.
So why does this matter?
You'll see. Just would you mind remind me, please? I think you told me once.
Oh yeah. So we got Robert and we got Elle, and we got that lettuce. I think her name's Britta. I don't know if she gave us like 20 names.
So my daughter watches Britta's stream, and I noticed that Elle was on there chopping up with. Now it was blurred, but I could tell it was a Bastion drone.
Because we were yelling, "Take that Bastion drone!"
Bastion drone. Anyway, now it's not my business what business you had with Bastion. It's out of my. I'm sure you guys are figuring it out. I don't care. I'm just in the Blackguard. I do my job. But I've discovered that Bastion actually has a division of research for sorcery, for technomancy. They have a number of self-proclaimed sorcerers currently in custody there, running currently benign experiments on them from what I hear anyway. And I was able to get a list of names of persons who are held in that facility. Your family's in there. Bastion has your family in there trying to learn more about sorcery through your family and other sorcerers like you.
So you're saying Bastion has my family?
That is exactly what I said.
Well,
Yep.
then that's a good thing what I did today. Thanks for the
I don't
info.
want to know. I really don't want to know. But as far as I know, they're safe. They're kept well. I haven't been to the facility myself, but a lot of what Bastion does is a mystery, even to us in the Blackguard, honestly. So I'm assuming your family's okay, but they are As far as I know, they can't really leave.
Well, I don't have too much money on me for tonight, but what I can do is I'll set up a meeting between your daughter and Britta.
Oh my gosh, she would go nuts over that.
I know, right? I think everybody would, right?
Yeah. A tough situation, but that would be great. That's more than enough payment, I think, for it. I'll accept that.
Well, you know what? You've done me a solid one, so if you ever need, just call on me and I'll try my best to help you.
Likewise. And good luck.
And I ride off into the sunset on Britta's motorcycle.
Well, it's nighttime, but whatever.
Do you ever return it?
All right.
Nope.
And we're good. We will see what happens in the next episode.
Get ready to enjoy an audio adventure of epic proportions.
Do we have to?
4 strangers find themselves on a heroic quest. They soon find the fate of the realms is at stake. And after hearing that, you realize the fate of the realms is at stake. Join Gunny, the gnome barista-barian.
Hi, nice to meet ya.
Amos, the half-elf pseudo-pirate.
G'day, mate.
Tychus, the dwarven con artist.
You a cop? Tell me if you're a cop.
And Tilly, the giant gnome sorcerer.
This has all been very tedious.
As they fight, laugh, and bargain their way into infamy, or, is it Femi? Is that the opposite, Femi? It's Shocking Gasp.
Woo! I mean,
Shocking Gasp is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast, proudly part of the Necropodicon Network. Visit us at shockinggasp.com.